Hello everybody, welcome to the webinar. Firstly, congratulations on taking the time out of your day to see what we have to offer here at Shoutsy. That truly shows you care about your business. Either that, or you're just tired of getting your Facebook ad account banned for no reason. That's one thing I truly love about influencer marketing. There are no restrictions on your ads. I also don't want to take up too much of your time, so let's just jump right in by starting off with why influencer marketing is so powerful and give you guys some statistics, because we all love those. So, why might influencer marketing be better than paid ads or other forms of marketing? Easy. Would you rather buy something your close friend recommends to you, or would you rather buy something you saw in an ad from a stranger, along with the other 10,000 ads you saw that day? Of course, you'd rather choose your close friend. And that's simply because you trust that person. This is why influencer marketing is so powerful and allows you to use that scenario digitally on a massive scale. Influencers are perceived as close friends by their audience. Their audience looks up to them and puts trust within the things they say or do. This means that there are influencers out there that have an audience interested in what you are selling. Now, you can simply get these influencers to convince their followers to try your product. Sounds good, I know. And many brands are beginning to recognize this and are beginning to change the way they market. And there's a good reason. The industry is worth about $14 billion and is growing every year. The best digital advertising campaigns focus on real engagement and often utilize influencers and creators to drive connections. They already have an audience that likes the original content they display within your niche. Why wouldn't you want to use that for your company's benefit? However, there are pitfalls. You need to understand the influencer industry correctly. Unfortunately, not all influencer marketing campaigns are very successful, especially if you do it yourself. These are some of the biggest mistakes brands make when working with influencers, besides not trying to campaign with Shoutsy and doing it yourself. 1. Not properly outlining your goals. Every marketing campaign needs a clear goal. You spend a lot of money working with influencers. It's important to understand what you need to gain from the experience to increase your return on investment. Are you wanting to increase your conversion rate, obtain data and knowledge, or maybe increase brand awareness? You need this information for a successful influencer campaign. Planning is needed, and goals are the first step in planning. You need to clearly identify who your dream client is. Age, ethnicity, gender, interest, location, and a few other things. One of the things that you can do to truly find the customers who have converted is to look at the paid ads you've done before and show them to us. This will give us a clearer understanding about what you're needing influencer-wise. We also analyze influencers in detail and select the 15 to 20 influencers that are most relevant to your brand. We look through the thousands of influencers we personally work with and the 1.5 million influencers we're in contact with. The influencer details are super specific and all very important details that no other company collects, such as height, personality, body type, and gender preferences, along with many more. Now, let's get into problem number 2. Work with the wrong influencer. Thousands of brands and people lose their money and don't see the ROI they want trying to do the marketing themselves with the wrong influencers. Therefore, we'll find the one that's right for a specific brand or niche. We also identify whether you're looking for an influencer or a creator. There's a big difference between the two. When we first start looking, we look at the reputation of how influential the influencer actually is. Are they known for their professionalism and genuine content? Is it generally fun to work with them? We also check for communication skills. Do they generally interact with their audience and respond quickly to comments? Shoutsy looks for strong influencers or creators who have attractive viewers within the targeted locations you need for your brand. Another very important thing is whether your business is ready for the campaign. You can market your product to the perfect influencers and creators. And if your website doesn't look good, your ads or videos don't look attractive, and some other variables, but I can hardly see the result. We have experienced members of our team for ad creation and website development. It's only if you need it and want it. These can play a really big role in your campaign, so I wanted to mention that. 3. Treat influencers like employees. Many people in brands treat influencers like employees. They're nowhere close to that. It's simply their brand and your brand collaborating to benefit each other. They're not your employee. They don't work for you or us. Shoutsy builds strong connections to the influencers they manage and also the ones they're in contact with. This enables us to negotiate greatly and get super cheap rates for your business. They simply help us grow the brands we work with for cheap, and we help them monetize their audience. Sacrificing quantity for quality. Shoutsy understands that just because an influencer has millions of followers, that doesn't necessarily mean that they would give you the best bang for your buck. In fact, influencers with 10 to 20k with more specific niches and a closer relationship to their followers can actually bring better ROAS. This is simply because it's easier to get closer to 20k people than it is to millions of people. I actually know a gal who had 15k on her Instagram account, and it was within the fashion niche. She made her own brand and website and started selling golden hooped earrings. She only promoted that on her personal Instagram and made over 40k within 24 hours, which is nuts. Final thoughts? In conclusion, you guys can see that an influencer marketing campaign requires a lot of collaboration from both parties, and there are many pitfalls to avoid in order to do it right. And what we've discussed in this webinar is just some of the things. There's a lot more to do. So, why choose us? Why don't you just do it yourself? Well, like I said above, you more than likely are going to need to practice this for years to actually get good and understand how to leverage it. Also, if you own a business, you probably don't have the time for that. That's where we come in. Our campaign managers here at Shoutsy have years of experience in the influencer marketing industry. Some members of our team have hundreds of thousands of followers themselves. We know the ins and outs of influencer audiences and how to leverage them properly on both sides. We strive to over-deliver on every campaign we manage to successfully exceed your company's goals. We'd love to work with any brand here, as some of our campaign managers have run over 20k plus campaigns over the years and can definitely help you thrive with your campaign goal. What you can do next, because I know you're tired of your Facebook ad account being disabled. Email shoutsyllc@gmail.com and you can say something along the lines like, "Hey, I loved the webinar and I'm ready to grow my business with a Shoutsy campaign." Then, within that same email, mention some details about your business, such as your goals, your niche, etc. A member from our team will respond accordingly and give you a Calendly link to schedule a call to where we can go more in depth and get your campaign started. Once again, the email is shoutsyllc@gmail.com. Hope everyone has a great day. I'm looking forward to helping you accelerate your business whenever you're ready.